Cornerstone Extend Import allows you to load data as a one-time import and create feeds for recurring data imports from your HRIS systems. To create a one-time import, select Loads from the Import homepage. Use the Loads page to view previous data loads and initiate new data loads. Select the New Loads button. From the Category and Type drop-down menu, select the data type that applies to the data you are loading. From the Configuration drop-down, select the configuration you created for the data type, or select the New Configuration button to create one. Once you select a configuration, select Modify to review and change the options and mapping for this load only. When finished, select the Use Modified Configurations button. It is important to know that these modifications will not save to the configuration for future use. Now, drag and drop the file to the center of the page, or use the Pick a File button to select the file from your computer. The file type, sheet name, and header names for the columns in your file need to match those mapped in the configuration. Only Excel, CSV, and text file types are supported. Text files may be comma, tab, or pipe delimited. For an Excel file, only one sheet can be loaded at a time. You also have the option to load a file from FTP. Use this option to open an FTP file path and enter the path of your file in the FTP directory. If the file you are loading is in the main FTP directory, provide only the file name. If the file is in a subfolder, specify the path to that folder and include the file name as shown on the screen. The Check File button verifies that the specified file exists within the FTP. If your file is encrypted with a PGP key generated from the key management, select which key was used from the Encryption Key dropdown. If you need to encrypt the output reports, the Report Encryption Key can be selected from the dropdown. If no encryption is used, these fields cannot be selected. Once your file has been loaded, you have two options: Validate Only and Load. The Load button validates your data, and, if validated, successfully uploads the data. The Validate Only option validates your data so you can ensure the file is configured correctly. On the Load Details page, the Record Details provides a visual overview of the validation progress and the number of records in each status. While the data is being processed, the data displays as a bar graph. Once the data is fully processed, the data displays as a pie chart. If the data is invalid or there are errors in the file, the issues are listed below the chart. To the left of the page, you can review information related to the load and configuration, and download the original file. Below this, you can download logs to review the status of each record. It is possible to review these records by individual load status, or select the total link for all logs. If the Validation Only option was selected, you have the option to load your file. Once successfully loaded, your data becomes active in the portal.